Welcome back to another episode of Games Done Slow and Bad, where we play games slowly and most often badly. We are back with another episode of Keplerth. And with this, I have spent a great deal of time scouring the map, getting down to X 380, Y negative 400, finding a village. So, as far as I understand, these people are not necessarily going to murder me on sight. They don't necessarily talk to me, but we're going to see if we can find... ooh, trading area, perfect. Jungle outfit. Half elf plate. Gold ore. Lightweight iron bow. Some grass. Copper ore. Wooden wall. So that's neat. Let's see. Oops, this is where I can sell my goods back to them. So here is the system, which we're going to use here. To make a little bit of money. This is neat. Okay, so I'm glad I found this. This took me a while, and I apologize for the delay in between recordings. It has been chaos, absolute total chaos for me as of late. Ended up traveling quite a bit in the last few weeks, and unfortunately not any time to be recording. So, here we are back in. I had found this. I had been sitting there as something I've wanted to do for a while, and I'm super excited to be able to walk through this with you folks. Alright, let's see how this money manifests. I'll receive 6 silver. Are you sure? Yes. Alright, 6 silver. Oh, it's an item. Okay, cool. So, silver sits in your inventory, like gold, and now it stays there as a means for me to trade and potentially buy these items. So 6 is... not enough for me to get the majority of things here, but I can buy a whole wall. That's cool. That's neat. I'm glad I was able to show this. It took me a while. Let's look around the rest of the town to see what is actually going on. Version 1.2 just dropped, so I'll be interested to see what other things have changed. So these are the town walls. There's a moat surrounding the town, which is actually how I ended up finding it. I caught the moat out of the corner of my eye. There are various cooking and crafting tables dotted around. There are beds, so you can technically stick your position here. There are goblins. I'm not sure if they would aggro on me. I'm not going to necessarily play with that. The town has its own supply of animals. I can't currently interact with any of these folks. Okay, so they do not have a problem with me stealing them out of house and home. Good to know. See, I do the experiments, so you do not have to. Because how mad would you be if you found this thing after boxing out, trying to find it, and you punched a thing, and all of a sudden the town aggroed on you? That would not be a good day. Okay, so look at this. This is the jackpot right here. We have a furnace, an anvil, we have a crafting table, and a food workbench. Stove. I just sold a lot of my food. I also wanted to show off this. I got these wild boar glands while searching. That attracts the Boar King. By the end of the episode, we will fight the Boar King and likely die, because that is the way our life goes. But in the meantime, we're going to continue to explore the town. So no one has any problem with you dismantling the town. The reason I think that's important to know is if any of this stuff is stuff you'd like at your base, or you'd like to relocate your base here, you can tear down whatever you'd like and rebuild. Like this plot right here, I'm looking at and thinking this is where I'm going to stick my base. Now the only problem that I found so far is that I will then not be able to get back into the underground. I will have to walk back up to the home area, which will be inconvenient. So, this town is really well populated, I will say. Usually when someone does these procedurally generated things, like think the original Minecraft, when they first introduced like NPC towns, there was like 3 people in the town. There was like 450 freaking houses and like nobody in the town. Here, there's everybody in the town, but really not much you can do with them. This is really cool. I'm really into this trading system right here. I'd also be curious to know if I murdered some of these people, if I would get their items. I'm not going to try that because likely that'll end poorly for me, but it's a thing. Okay. Basically 400, negative 400 will get me back here. And you might be saying, Jared, why have you stopped all of a sudden? Well, Jared is going to write this down. Because he doesn't want to forget this. But we have one other thing that has happened, and that is the ability to domesticate animals. And apparently animals now drop leather. So by the end of this episode, I would like to have presented you with the town, and also show you the domestication of animals. We'll also kill something in order to get leather. Oh, also, horses were added. As I murder this boar, it feels important. Monster skin. Oop. That didn't go so well. Alright, bring the shiv down. Perfect. So with this new patch, version 1.2, according to the patch notes, you can now tame and ride animals. For obvious reasons, we're going to do this. Conceptually, it's something that is just kind of cool. The ability to ride a horse or ride a pig into battle. Pretty neat. Additionally, we're going to figure it out so you don't have to. Ooh, there's another item. Addition of grass seeds. So now you can actually grow your own plots of grass. Which seems insignificant until you have to feed a large amount of animals. We are going to also shoot for picking up some food. So, welcome if this is your first video. Going based on the old sort of Marvel concept that everything could be everyone's first exposure. We do creative content games and try and keep them in a 20 to 30 minute format for you to kick on in your lunch break and add as background music, answer a question of how to do something, keeping it light, keeping it not so serious. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm not dealing with that right now, but that is interesting. Oh, cows. Can I do any active feeding? No, I can't. Okay. You know what? I need food. So yeah, that. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the series of Keplerth, this is a mashup of RimWorld style sort of top-down flat character graphics with something like Terraria or Minecraft where it's sort of a build your own adventure. It's in early access. It just launched on Steam a few weeks back. It is surprisingly well fleshed out and, to me, in my mind, visually very appealing, despite the fact that it is so new. And the reason I just point that out is a lot of games don't nearly start this sort of pretty in early access. I'm not necessarily giving them, a ton of credit for making something, that isn't just a hammered pile of garbage. But it is worth pointing out that they've clearly put some TLC into this game. And if you have not seen the previous tutorials, I do go over everything piecemeal from the start. Basically a getting yourself propped up guide in episodes 1 and 2. So what we are going to do today is build an animal pen. And that animal pen will hold the animals that we're hoping to tame. That animal pen is going to extend this way and over, and we're going to go from there. In the meantime, however, I'm going to need to eat some foods because I am starving to death. So in the spirit of construction games, we're going to make this out of the most elegant of materials, dirt. And why am I making it out of dirt? Well, dirt in all of these games is incredibly easy to come across and allows me to create nice walled-in structures with minimal effort. I will create a door to put there, and a door to put somewhere down here, and that should get us started. For those of you who are, again, unfamiliar with the game, pressing B opens your backpack C or crafting menu, but most of your crafting is done on a bench. Door? Can I make a dirt door? I can. Wow. Didn't realize that before, and that's excellent. Everybody's saying, why is making a dirt door excellent? Well, that is completely unbalanced, my friend. You should not be able to make a door out of dirt. As convenient as that is at this exact moment in time, I should not be able to do what I just did. Okay, so the way you get your animals into an area is pushing them, obviously. And we are going to collect a expanse of goats and chickens, and I'm hoping that we're able to ride the goats. This is what my life has descended into, is talking to people online and pushing goats around. Definitely mistakes were made. So one thing I did notice is when you do knock down trees, very rarely are you getting 2 seeds for one. Which basically means that, for all intents and purposes, wood is a non-renewable resource. Because you're never going to get as much wood as you knock down back. Just something to consider as you go along the game. Make sure you plan accordingly. Basically, I knock down more than 9 trees and only get 9 seeds in return. And this might be okay, because over a long enough timeline, I think we're off of wood construction. But it's worth noting, because it could become problematic. Feeding troughs. We built these in a previous walkthrough. They're made of wood or metal bars. Obviously, we're going to make them out of wood because metal bars seems unnecessary and decadent. Okay. We get some 99 stacks of grass, and that is where we're going to feed our animals because grass is fundamentally renewable, whereas I need the fruit and whatnot to live. We're going to stick you right here and here. And you feed animals like this, and as you see, the area lights up, and bam, fed animals. Alright, so now we have an animal feeding area, and I've geared up a little bit. We are going to go and find a crafting bench, specifically a goblin crafting bench. The goblin crafting bench, as far as I understand it, is where the new pet taming items you need are located, or at the town with the NPCs. Since I was just in the town and I know what the list of items they were currently selling is, I know that that is a non-starter for me. With this in mind, we are going to go to a goblin village and we are going to try to make a pet collar. It's worth noting that goblin villages are not necessarily a joke, and don't go to a goblin village unless you are absolutely ready. So, reading through the patch notes and some of the stuff from the devs, it appears that the new stuff will only appear in areas that you haven't already explored. I've explored within a basically 400 block span in basically every direction. So I am going to have to branch out more or spin a new character. Here we go. We need a Goblin Workbench. Nothing there. Okay. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Yeah! Get wrecked! The first time you take one of those guys down, it feels like such an accomplishment. Then once you get it down, it's just like absolute clockwork. But we do need to find a workbench. Quick. Now, for those of you who have not watched my previous tutorial, this game shares one other thing in common with Minecraft, and that's that when you throw a wall up between you and an enemy, you're fundamentally shutting that enemy's brain off. What I mean by that is, if I throw a wall up, basically at that point the enemy has no idea how to find me. Why is this useful? It means that I can box people in, and I can control their movement. Again, why is that important? Because it means I can do really silly things that I shouldn't be able to do, strictly on the basis of being smarter than the NPCs. For instance, I have this dirt. If I find one in one of these rooms, I'm going to make a tunnel. I'm going to make a tunnel that fits just me. That tunnel is going to allow me to avoid getting stabbed a whole bunch. Bed, bed, bed. Nope, not this village. Your princess is in another castle. Alright, that was an example of pushing their AI. That was an unnecessary one right there, but I did want to show it, because I do think it is important to know that you have all of the power over the AI. Things become a lot less stressful when you realize that the presence or absence of a wall can really help you out. Alright, so we're going to reconnect here. I have been hard at work trying to find one of these tables. I have found a table. Only problem is this guy's protecting it. So we're going to attempt an end around here. We're going to run through and we're going to die. Oh, yep, that's it. We're dead. Let's see if I can drag these guys. If I can drag these guys down south, I might be able to salvage this. Nope. Of course. Sword. Okay. We are not in good shape. Let's see if we can drag these guys as far away from here as humanly possible. If I can. Drag these guys, yes. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're gonna try coming from the north. Drag them north, drag them north, drag them north. Swing down south. Alright, go. Oh, that hurt. Alright. Yes. So I would, I couldn't recommend that tactic enough. Do that. Do what I just did. I used my bow to actually take it out, and I'll put a clip of that in here. I had to fiddle around quite a bit, but it worked. So with that secure, we are actually ultimately going to head back towards the base. We're going to try and lose this guy first. I have no arrows left. I guess I could poke him. So I did that with basically goblin bone bows and absolute filth. So you can do this relatively early. I grabbed an inferior goblin steel set of armor off one of those big guys. You could do a full set of bronze, or just bronze gloves, bronze boots, and that. Pop a defense pill, and I mean, I'm rocking 12 defense. You could do much better. Oh, we got all of the baby chicks and goats going on now. That is great to see. I'm gonna pop this guy right here. Okay, pet collar requires leather, wool, and bone. Wool. Alright, let's go collar a pet. You know, just for the sake of seeing what I can do with this, 70%, 100% chance. Okay, we're gonna get a goat. Which goat do we want? I like this guy. Okay, so we click on him, we see the thing go up. And we've succeeded. Oh, look at this. 19 defense, 0 attack. Name your pet. Skippy. He's got plus 43% speed and enhanced defense. We can mount him. We can ride him around. Oh, he actually speeds things up quite a bit. Can we swing? Oh, yes. This is actually quite amazing. Okay. Manage. Information. I'm guessing this is health. This is how hungry he is. We can feed him. Grass? Yeah, sure. Oh, that's great. Oh, we love Skippy. Skippy dippy dippy. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have, in this episode, gotten a Goblin Workbench. We have a companion animal who now follows us around. We now have to get some more wool. For the sake of just seeing something. Come here, goat. Yes, okay. So our goat farm here is going to help us get more wool, which will in turn allow us to get more pets, which will in turn allow us to create an army of skippies. And I'm actually going to name them skippies. Our army of skippies will then help us take down some of these goblin hordes. That is, I think, it. So I'm going to jump back to a thing I recorded earlier. This was well over an hour of recording. And catch you guys later. To make best use of this time exploring the desert, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. And I'm going to do my outro. So if this seems out of character, this seems weird, it seems like time went backwards, that's why. Keplerth has been easily the most successful thing that I've thrown up on this channel, and I'm really glad to see other people enjoy this game as much as I do. I'm also really glad to see that the devs enjoy this game as much as I do. At the heart of good indie gaming is taking a concept that folks like and bending it to match the current tastes. I saw a lot of hate pretty early on for this game that it resembled RimWorld from the top-down style. But when you actually get to play it, it combines that sort of top-down look with a very different genre of game. This isn't a colony simulator. This is Terraria. This is Minecraft. This is Stardew Valley. This is a craft your own adventure game at heart, and it just has that same top-down style. I'm glad to see that everyone else is enjoying this game as much as I am, and if you are enjoying this game as much as I am, please do me a favor and go down below, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see me do next. I think that the way to go with this game specifically, because everyone's going to take it in their own direction, is to tutorial it up. Continually put out videos as the new content comes out to show you how to do things. If you enjoy that and you find that helpful, I would love to know that. If you don't find it helpful or you think there's a better way to do this, I also need to know that. As always, I truly appreciate everyone because I know how many other things you could potentially be watching by people who are far more engaging and far more interesting than I am. But you know what? I truly appreciate every single one of you clicking on this video. And as always, I want to thank you and let you know, have a good night.